Tackle Junkies, what's going on, fellas? Today we're going to talk about how to properly spool a spinning reel. Alright guys, if you look on YouTube on how to spool a spinning reel, it could be more confusing than anything because most guys do it differently and everyone's trying to eliminate those line twists. Now, this goes for the pros as well. I've watched a lot of pros doing videos on how to spool a spinning reel, and again, it's more confusing on how they're explaining it than it should be. And let me go ahead and explain here. Now, how I've always spooled a spinning reel, okay, I match the rotation. However the bail is spinning, I match the rotation. I make the line come off the spool the same way as that bail rotates, okay? Hopefully that's not confusing. If the bail is turning counterclockwise, I want the line coming off the filler spool here counterclockwise, okay? So you match the rotation of the way the bail spins to the way the line comes off the spool. Now, the easiest way to do that is just to turn your spinning reel upside down. Okay, turn the handle. Actually, I'm turning it right here, heading on reverse. Okay. Turn the handle, okay? And I can see that the spool, or the bail, I should say, is spinning counterclockwise. So I want the line coming off the spool counterclockwise, okay? What I think gets confusing for most guys watching these videos is like when one of the pros, like I said, I've seen many pros do this, when they say, either some will say, match the rotation. Some will say the opposite. Okay, if your bail is spinning counterclockwise, you want the line coming off clockwise. Okay, some will say opposite. Some will say match them. Okay, now I think really it's the way they're looking at the actual bail, the way it spins. Because if you think about it, if your bail is spinning, okay, let's say it's spinning counterclockwise. Okay. It doesn't make any sense for the line to come off this way. Okay, because then you can just see I can't even do that. I can't even, I'm trying to do that. My brain is not, it can't even comprehend that. If I'm spinning this way to get this hand to go, I can't even do that, okay? Try that. It messes with you. So there you go right there. It should not be done that way. You should match it. If the bail is spinning counterclockwise, okay, the line should be coming off the spool counterclockwise. So it's coming off, the bail's grabbing it, it's wrapping it the same way it's coming off your filler spool. Okay, that's what makes sense to me. That's what I've always done. I've even seen pros say that just spool it up like you're spooling up a baitcaster. Have the line come off the top of the spool, have the spool like this, have the line come off the top and spool it up. I've seen some where they say have the line come off the bottom of the spool. So there's like 3 or 4 different ways to eliminate the line twist. Got this in recently here. Piscofun, I believe, has made it super easy here. I mean, they've taken all the guesswork out of it. Okay, this is a portable line spooler here, guys. Comes in 2 pieces. Take the back end here, shove it in the front end there, line it up, make sure it's straight. We were spooling a spinning reel, so just make sure that this part here is facing down. Okay, just like a spinning rod. The nice thing about this is you don't need to make your own spooling station. That's what I did here. I made this spooling station here because when I typically spool a spinning reel, I like the spool to lay flat. So I made this station here for that. If you'd like to build one of these, I got a video on that. I'll link that down below. But I believe after you've seen this product here, you're not going to even mess with this anymore. Like I said, I believe Piscofun here has taken the guesswork out of how to spool a spinning reel. You have this top portion here, which there's 2 adjustments. There's one here, if you guys can see this, little thumb screw here. Okay, that will keep this in a fixed position. So if you're spooling a, do it the right way there. If you're spooling a bait caster, okay, you want to make sure that the top portion here is not spinning. It's holding your spool in a fixed position. You just reel it on there. For spinning gear, you want to have this loosened here so this can spin. Okay, so as the bail is turning, it's actually turning the line spool here and spooling it up correctly. Let's go ahead and show you guys how to do that. I got my son's spinning reel here. I need to spool one of these up for him. Put this on here. Actually, I'm going to tie the line on first to make this easier. All right, open your bail up. Grab your line. Just going to tie a simple arbor knot. Go ahead and put this on your spooler here. Again, just like a spinning rod. Put it in there. Tighten up the back nut. Open up the arms here. Put your line in there. Get all the slack out. Now what you do is go ahead and tighten up this bottom nut here. Little thumb screw, whatever you want to call that. That gives you your tension on the spool. Get it where you like it. Okay. Now you can loosen up the top thumb screw. Okay. Start the spool. Make sure it drags somewhat tight. And you can see the filler spool is spinning same direction as the bail is spinning on my spinning reel. No line twists. Spool's filled. Again, it's taken the guesswork out of it. The filler spool is spinning the same direction as the bail spinning on my spinning reel. Spool your spinning reels. Again, works for casting reels as well. But pretty slick product. The one thing I'm pretty upset about, I don't believe it will accommodate the big bulk spools. I tried, this doesn't open up far enough to accommodate these spools. Maybe there's an adjustment on here that I'm not seeing, but I don't believe you can put these bigger spools on the spooling station here. But guys, killer product here, definitely check them out. I mean, like I said, it eliminates having to have somebody hold the spool or even make one. You can spool up on the go on your boat. When you get to your fishing spot, if you're walking the banks or whatever. Pretty cool deal, guys. Definitely check them out. I'll have a link down below. Check it out from Pissy Fun.